had a name for it before the door was mine to close. I answered to whatever they were calling, never once to what I chose. Every room I stood in wore a label I didn't write. Every mirror handed back somebody else's light. Somewhere under all the naming, something waited still unspent. 11, a pulse, not a sentence, waiting to be memed. looking twice at that door. I don't want the version of peace. It costs me my own voice. I don't want to sit at your table if silence is the price. This is what I don't want. Said once and said complete. For once unmoved, unbending. Oneself standing on 2 feet. I don't wanna earn my keeping by disappearing a little each day. I don't want your comfort built on what I don't say. This isn't anger, understand me. It's the shape of what I've learned. No, it's not a wall I'm building. It's a door I finally turned. You don't need my reasons. My no was never yours to grade. 11, 11, quiet thunder out. This is the boundary I've made. I don't want it plainly spoken. No hedge, no softer start. This is what I don't wanna. Now you know my heart. This is what I don't want. Unbending. Said once and said complete. This is what I don't want. No further to explain. 11, 11, done repeating. I won't say it again. I used to call them walls. Now I call them beams. I'm not shutting out the world. I'm holding up my dreams. Here's where you're welcome. Here's where the door stays closed. Not cruelty, just architecture, art of the shape of how I'm made, I suppose. You can knock as long as you like. Some rooms were never for rent. I built this house from my own hands, every board with my consent. These are my boundaries, not a cage, a frame, a floor. For once holding steady, oneself behind its open door. I used to apologize for every line I drew in sand. Now I draw them steady, now I let them stand. These are my boundaries, not a cage, a frame, a floor. For once holding steady, oneself behind its open door. You can visit the whole house, but some rooms stay only mine. 11, 11, structural now, what this is the design. These are my boundaries, plain as beams, load bearing true. Not a punishment for loving you, oughta just the shape I have to be too. These are my boundaries, not a cage, a frame, a floor. For once holding steady, oneself behind its open door. These are dream. This skin was never a suggestion, this body never a provoke. This is the one thing wholly mine. Before I could even speak, I wrote. You've had opinions since the start on how I carry, how I stand. I'm done editing my shape to fit inside your hand. This is not a debate, this is not a room for your review. This is my body, only mine, not yours to walk me through. This is my body, no translation, no debate. For once plainly written, oneself at its own gate. I've unlearned every mirror that wasn't built to hold my light. This is the vessel I was given, this is mine by right. No command necessary, no permission to be sought. This is my body, holding mine, nothing here for sale or bought. This is my body, no translation, no debate. For once plainly written, oneself at its own gate. You don't get a vote here, this was never yours to grade. 11-11, closest truth. This is how I'm made. This is my body, no translation, no debate. For once plainly written, oneself at its own gate. This is my body, quiet now and fully known. 11. I was raised used to borrow every word that someone else thought I should be. Tonight I'm giving all of them back. Tonight I'm only me. Not the version softened for the room, not the story shaped to fit your ear. Just the plain and unrehearsed thing, standing quiet, standing clear. You can call it stubborn, late, I call it the first time I stopped asking to change. I have been so many names, none of them were mine to keep. Redeem, this is the one I'll speak. No footnote, no apology, no softer way to say it twice. This is who I am, not a question, not advice. This is who I am, plain as morning, still as stone. For once on the clock face, oneself finally home. I don't need you to agree, I only need to know it's true. 11, a steady now. There's nothing left to prove to you. This is who I am, plain as morning, still as stone. For once on the clock face, oneself finally home. This is who I am, no translation left to give.